back. Back again. Brandon's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Brandon's back. Brandon's back. Brandon's back. Brandon's back. I've created a monster. They want to see monster no more. They want.
Smart out here.
Nobody wants to see shit on jump.
Green's out. Let's go. Got a car low now.
Oops. Oops.
Inside. You're all clear on the bottom. All right, you're clear. All clear.
That was totally my fault, McLeod. My bad. Or Carter.
All clear. All clear. All clear. Stay low, stay low. Car outside. Hold your line. Outside, outside. Still there. All clear. Careful, still there. Got a car high now. Got one up top. You're all clear up top.
Alright. Badass, man. Like my steering wheel, I got my steering wheel set up now. You didn't get to see that earlier. I just set it up. Certain tracks whoop some ass, yeah, we're working on it. Some tracks I don't like using the wheel at, but others it's a blast. Force feedback's something else, man. It's not like any just a regular steering wheel. It's got the actual force feedback, so it's actually got, you actually got to wheel the car when you're using it. So, like, I don't know if you guys can see how much it's moving back and forth, but I'm actually having to wheel the hell out of this car.
Stay high, stay high. Inside, all clear.
Well, that was pretty clear and simple there. He already had a fractured neck. He had a broken bone in his neck already. And, well,
Still there.
the way that he hit the wall, they say that he hit the wall with enough G-force. It was about 6 or 7 Gs, and the body's just not, It just can't withstand that.
Careful, still there.
And his neck just snapped. His neck just broke. It was already like fractured already from a wreck fucking 4 weeks prior.
Hold your line.
And
Got
it
one
was just,
outside.
they did a recreation of it, and like they did an estimation on speed and all of that, and showed that, yeah, when he hit the wall, just the angle that he hit it, the speed of just the force of everything around, it snapped his neck, it broke his neck. Oh, he had his belts on, yeah, absolutely. But now, after that race, they had an option for the drivers to wear what is called a Hans device, a head and neck restraint, which basically holds your helmet to your shoulders to keep your neck and stuff from moving around too much, so you can't do this number while you're wrecking. It was optional up until Dale Earnhardt's wreck. And the very next weekend, it was mandatory that you had to wear the head and neck restraint, the Hans device. Otherwise, NASCAR was not going to allow you to get in a race car. But Dale Earnhardt was an advocate on it. He said that he wouldn't be caught dead driving with one of those things on. Well, there you are.
Careful, still there.
It's one of them deals where you can't predict everything, but you gotta prepare for the worst, you know. And now that they've got all the new safety aspects that they've got, that's helped out a lot. But with what the problem with the new car and why we're having guys going out with concussions and stuff like that with this new car is NASCAR made these cars so rigid, so solid, that there's no give when they wreck. There's got to be a breaking point somewhere on the race car. There's got to be a give point somewhere on the race car. Got to be a breaking point on the race car, because what's next to break? The drivers. There's always a breaking point somewhere. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Tony Stewart had no intentions, no ill mind in that. That kid, if you watch the replays, that kid walked across the racetrack and he reached out and tried to grab a hold of the wing of that race car when Tony went by him. That kid should not have done what he did. The kid shouldn't have been on the racetrack. He should have stayed at his race car.
Outside.
First off. And he definitely shouldn't have approached the car like he did and tried to grab, like he tried to grab a hold after Tony had gone by him. Like, Tony had no intentions on clipping that kid. He did everything he could to try to avoid hitting that kid. It's sad that it happened, but in the same respect, it was avoidable.
Clear high, bud.
Very, very, very freaking avoidable.
Car there on the inside.
And no, I don't think Tony should have gotten anything out of it whatsoever, just like he got. It was an incident on track, and it was one of them deals where you're instructed to stay with your race car until emergency personnel gets there, until track personnel gets there. It's in every series. It's that way. In go-karts, that's the way it is. If your car gets disabled, your car gets wrecked, you are to wait for emergency personnel unless that thing is on fire. Yeah, he got out of the car. He should have stayed right next to his car.
Stay low.
That's just the way I feel about that. Appreciate you guys dropping in today. Make sure you hit them like buttons, hit that follow button for me. Do a exclamation point followers in the chat. Let me know how long you've been following the stream.
Stay low. All right, you're clear.
I think Ryan Newman is done for good. In the Cup Series, yeah, I think he's going to run some stuff He's running some late model stuff this year. He ran a asphalt late model series most of the season for a team. I think you'll see him on dirt. I don't think you'll see him back in anything NASCAR related.
Careful. Clear all around.
I think you'll see him in dirt. If you watch that MAV TV, or any of that dirt racing stuff, you'll probably see him racing dirt. But yeah, I don't think you won't see him racing anything Cup related.
All right, you're coming to the green. Be ready.
Not productive enough towards the end of his career to keep a sponsor strong enough. I mean, you got to think about it. It costs $20 to $50 million a year just to run one race car for the entire season. That's a lot of money to be funding, and if you can't get a sponsor behind you, then you can't continue to race. Like, that's just the way it is. And that's what it was. There's just not enough sponsorship money out there to keep him in a car. But yeah, I think you'll see him in dirt racing, and I think you might see him here and there filling in for a driver here or there or something like that. But yeah, he'll be done. Which one? There was a bunch of them he was in. Oh my goodness. There were several of them that he was upside down, flipping over. He flipped over more times than anybody. You talking about, which one are you talking about? You talking about the one with Mark Martin, the night race at Daytona? Or which one are you talking about? The one that he flipped over and landed on Harvick's roof or hood? The one that he barrel rolled down the back stretch? The one that he barrel rolled down the front stretch? He had a bunch of bad wrecks at Talladega. Or at Daytona and Talladega. Appreciate you guys dropping in tonight. Make sure you hit that follow, hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it. If you guys are new here, go over and check out the YouTube channel, Aikman Gaming on YouTube. Also, check out the Aikman Gaming Twitch page. It's www.twitch.com/Aikman Gaming. And when you're done with all of that, make sure you go on over to the Facebook or the web page, www.alphasolutionsco.us. Check out all the Aikman Gaming merchandise over there for sale. Check it on out. Get you an Aikman Gaming t-shirt before Christmas comes. Get them in before they run out of time. When he got hit on the driver's side. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a bad one. That was the one that injured him, isn't it? That's the one that almost ended his career then. That was the one that he got sent to the hospital and was in the hospital for a day or so. And yeah, that one was pretty bad. That one was pretty bad. I forgot about that one. I don't know how I forgot about that one, but I check these tire wear. Okay, we're going to be down to 50% tire wear if it holds. Yeah, I totally forgot about that one. I don't know how I forgot about that one. That one was pretty significant. That one was pretty significant. He was involved in a lot of really bad incidents, Talladega and Daytona especially. Rocking man, running through the prison. What's the worst wreck you ever remember? I mean, I saw the wreck with Michael Waltrip. The one with Michael Waltrip where, like, he come out of the corner, he hit the catch fence at Bristol, I believe it was. Coming out of turn 4, he gets up against the fence like that and ends up hitting the catch fence and come across the track, and somebody like drove straight through his car because his car was sitting basically sideways across the track. And yeah, that was a really bad one. That was a really bad one. Yeah, that was horrible. You have to look that one up. It might have been a practice crash or a qualifying crash or something. It wasn't qualifying. It might have been a practice crash. That one was horrible, though. There was nothing left of Michael Waltrip's car. He was able to, like, once he got his belts off, he was able to just step out of the car without having to climb out of it. There was nothing left of it.
Watch your speed, please. All clear.
Yeah. Yeah, he was able to just straight up step out of the race car, bro.
All
You have to
clear.
look it up. You have to look it up on YouTube, man. Michael Waltrip, worst wreck.
Careful, still there.
If you haven't seen it.
Side. Hold your line, 3 wide.
It was an older
All
one.
right, clear outside. All clear.
Wait till I get to the end of this, and I can actually go find it on
All right,
YouTube,
clear outside.
and I will send you the. I'll just put it in the chat or in the stream. The YouTube video for
Still there. All right, you're clear.
about
Laps to go.
Jeff Bodine at Talladega. I'm trying to think. Jeff Bodine at
You got room.
Talladega.
You're
Truck
clear.
Series truck.
All right, clear low.
Was it one of them barrel rolls down the backstretch, or I'm drawing a blank. You gotta remind me on that one. Once you jog my memory, I'm sure I'll remember it, but you gotta jog my memory a little bit, buddy.
Car down the inside. All clear.
There's been so many bad ones at Talladega, man.
Stay low. Clear high, bud.
I'll have to go back and look at that one. I don't remember that
Got a car
one.
low now. All clear. All right, clear low.
I'll have to go back and find that one, because I don't remember that. That doesn't surprise me, though. That was probably when I was in Florida. Working a lot, wasn't able to watch a lot of, the only ones I was able to watch was the Cup races. Wasn't able to watch much Truck Series and Xfinity Series stuff.
Still there. Clear low, bud. Clear high, bud.
Which championship we talking? We talking trucks, Xfinity, or Cup? Or we talking all three?
Still there.
I have to look at the lineup for the Truck Series. I'm thinking Brandon Jones might win it in the Xfinity Series next year. I'm hoping Brandon Jones or Justin Allgaier. Justin Allgaier lives or is from literally like 40 miles from where I live.
You're all clear up.
Cup Series next year. Let's see, we're gonna have a lot of new faces in different places.
You got room. You're clear. Clear high, bud.
I personally think Kyle Busch is going to go on a tear next year and win 6 races next year. Not going to win the championship. I think he's going to have a comeback year, win 6 or 7 races next year, and try to prove to try to prove to Joe Gibbs why he shouldn't have let him go. I predict that that's going to happen. And I predict Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott are probably going to be battling for the championship next year. And I think it's going to be one of those two drivers.
Clear high, bud. All right, you're clear.
Got into that one because I was looking at my dog behind me.
Load's clear. All clear. All right, you're clear.
Of course you'd think Harvick because you're a Harvick fan. No offense, I think Harvick's getting there in age. I don't feel...
Outside, outside.
And I'm thinking Brad's in that same boat as well. I'm a Keselowski fan, but I think he's...
Careful, still there.
Doesn't have it as much as, you know, doesn't have it as much as he did.
The car ahead of you is pitting. Car outside. Hold your line. Clear high. Clear high.
And I just don't see Keselowski
Got a car high now.
championship material again next year. I hope we get some wins next year. But I think Harvick will probably be there at the end next year. It gets later in the season, and the last couple seasons he just hasn't been performing well. And I don't know if it's him. I don't know if it's the accumulation of him and the team, or what the deal is. But it just seems like when it comes down to the last 10, 12 races of the season, they lose a step. I'm thinking Larson doesn't run as much extracurriculars this next year and focuses back on that Cup championship. And I think he goes out and takes it again.
All clear.
I think my dog needs to poop now. I want to say yes. They got to show me they can win races first, man. They got to show me they can win races. They won one race this year with Busher, and we were close. We should have won 2 races with the Keselowski car. Blew a left rear or right rear at Bristol while leading with 75 laps to go. Was set to win that one. We were set to win another one and failed, screwed up. Top 5 did. I would love to see it. I really would. I really would love to see it. I'm a realist, and I just don't see it right now.
5 to go, 5 to go.
I just don't see. And I hope I'm wrong. Don't get me wrong. I hope I am wrong. They just haven't shown me enough yet. You know what I mean? He's basically got to bring this team out of the gutter, from the gutter, because that's where it's been the last 7 or 8 years.
All clear.
He's already been in the Cup Series a couple of years. He raced the Cup Series for 2 or 3 years. Um, One of them deals where
All right, you're clear.
he couldn't get accommodated with the cars. Like, he just didn't adapt to the cars very well, and I just don't think he was
All
ready
right, you're
for
clear.
it. Does he make it back? It's a sponsorship deal. Or Brandt went with him to the Cup and sponsored him for the Cup Series. Oh, I love AJ Allmendinger. AJ Allmendinger's a character. I love AJ Allmendinger. Love his personality. He's always got a great attitude.
Bottom's
Love
clear.
his character,
You got room. You're clear.
charismatic, whatever you want to call it,
Here you go, driver.
attitude that he's got.
All right, you're clear.
As far as Algar goes, I don't know that he makes it back to Cup. I think he's going to be a journeyman driver in the Xfinity Series, kind of like Crafton's a journeyman driver in the trucks. You know, Todd Bodine was the same way. He was a journeyman driver in the trucks.
All right,
Like
you're clear.
they all
All
made
right,
their
clear outside.
made their move into the other series, but never did anything about it. I am
All right,
excited
you're
that Allmendinger gets a second shot back at it,
Last lap.
because I don't feel like he got a fair shot at it with Red Bull Racing and that team, because that was a up and coming team that was starting out, and I just don't feel like they had the equipment
Stay high up
to be
here.
competitive. So now that Calig's
All right,
doing
you're
as
clear.
well as they are with the equipment that they're getting from RCR, I think I'm excited to see Allmendinger
All right, you're
back
clear.
in a Cup car.
Nice work.
Didn't think I'd ever
Checkered
see it
flag.
again. Didn't think I'd ever see him get a second chance. Because a lot of drivers, once you lose your Cup ride, you don't get a second chance to get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Most drivers don't get that second chance. And for Allmendinger to get a second chance with a team that I think has built a really good program over the last 4 years, I think it'll be good fit. I mean, they've already got wins in the series with Allmendinger, and now that they're running more road courses, I like Allmendinger's chances. I bet he wins at least one. I bet he wins probably two of them, though. I bet he wins two of them this year, because he's been damn close at winning all of them.